Welcome to Lucky Paper Radio. This is
just Lucky Paper, not radio.
Yeah. Lucky Paper Video.
Lucky Paper Video. We are playing Patrick's Tupelo Honey Cube. Patrick, tell us about your cube.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Lucky Paper Video. My name's Patrick, and I'm an alcoholic. This is a cube that I designed. Everything is CMC 2 or less. That's a nod to the old heads out there. And it's pretty straightforward. Lots of interaction, some decent fixing, lots of little tiny dudes that are kind of powerful, and hopefully we should have some fun interactive games.
And what deck are you rocking this evening?
This is a Jeskai spells deck that doesn't have as many spells as I'd like it to, but still has some pretty good creatures, and my pet card of the cube probably, which is Isochron Scepter.
Woo! Anthony, what are you playing over here on this side of the playmat?
So I'm going to call this 4-color Visionaries. I just focused on drafting lands pretty highly and taking powerful cards to generate a lot of card advantage. In particular, I've got some stuff like Skull Clamp and Renin 6, as well as Urza Saga to go get that Skull Clamp, and hopefully my mana will work out okay. We'll find out.
Shall we rock and roll?
Dude, remember when Andy tried to act like you wouldn't play this Third Path Iconoclast?
I probably wouldn't.
Oh, fair enough. All right.
Boom!
Fair enough.
I mean,
seems like a mistake to me, but
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, and the Saga.
Saga doesn't really. It's not a combo with Third Path Iconoclast.
Well,
Sure.
Iconoclast makes artifact tokens, so it makes.
That.
Okay.
No, but
all
you
right.
get it?
All right.
But
all
you have
right.
to be
All right.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna
Stealth
scoop this
Slinger
up.
before you can make any
I'm gonna
tokens.
scoop this
It's
up.
cool that we did this whole thing in like an hour.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. The way you turned to me, I thought for sure you were going to say some bullshit, but then you said something earnest.
No,
I didn't know how to
you
respond
were
at
prepared.
first.
Yeah, you were
I
surprised.
wasn't ready.
That's a big problem of mine.
I listened to some more of. Now I'm forgetting the name again. Oh, there's your problem.
Well, there's your.
Well, there's your problem. Podcast about what's the log line podcast about engineering disasters, and that's all a thing I felt there as well. Whenever they like actually say something earnest and legitimate, and you're like, oh, I expected you to just like be a jerk to your friends, but then you just said a fact about engineering. Has that not been your experience with this podcast?
Welcome, Jay.
I haven't formed expectations yet for what they're going to say.
Okay.
So it's hard for those expectations to be upset.
Yeah, depths and stage are still in here presently. I'm thinking about trying to include a little bit more of a support for it.
I drafted depths pretty early in the draft, but I did not see stage.
Yeah. I kept stage. For
Okay,
them.
that makes sense.
Smart man.
Can I ask what people's pack one pick ones were?
So the
house bid draft. So
Just kidding.
To say. I mean, what's the first card each of us picked up?
did I take a breeding pool?
I took a red bird spell of some sort. I think.
Yeah, mine was also a red burn spell.
Vampire Hexmage is in. Yes.
Correct.
I didn't see Hexmage either.
Thank God.
But still gonna play depths. I'm just gonna dump 30 mana into it.
Are you?
No.
Okay, cool. That would make me happy.
I am playing 18 lands though, which feels weird in a cube where everything costs only 2.
Yeah.
But I have multiple utility lands. All right, that's probably shuffled.
Alex would like you to depths Andy the natural way.
Natural way.
Yeah.
Natural depths would be a great deck name.
Yeah.
Where did I put depths? Oh, I put it in the turbo cube for a little while. I think I cut it right. Just as like, hey, this only costs 1 to activate now. Like maybe it's the weirdly like the fair card.
Yeah.
Who's already submitted their cube to CubeCon?
A lot of people, I think. I saw a lot of people posting.
How many cubes are competing for the slots this year?
I was thinking it would
which
be...
one, Andy? The neoclassical?
No, I did not submit that one because you
All right,
can't
high
play
roll.
them unsleeved. So I submitted
You
just one
cannot
cube.
play
That's a
neoclassical
6.
unsleeved at
And you wouldn't
CubeCon,
sleeve
so-
it just temporarily?
No, it's
That's a
against-
7.
against the
It's against
spirit,
the
Anthony.
Wow. Sticking to your
Scott
conviction.
Mertz,
That's
when he's
interesting,
in.
Jay. I don't know if I've thought about it before, but I think that truthfully, I'm kind of on the side of the Lucky Paper Boys. I think that it seems a little bit too novel and maybe just overwhelming for me at this point. But I'm open to the fact
Battles?
that
Nova
that
Horror,
might
I
change.
hear that
He
there
said
are
Hexmage
plenty
plus,
of
plus
opportunities
battles, question mark.
for
Right,
side
the battle's
cubes.
good enough to be worth
Absolutely. So
Hexmage?
bring it along. Have a great time.
I'm sure one of them are maybe.
There's got to be something.
It lets you do the thing at instant speed, which is potentially relevant, right?
Yeah.
You're all good.
Fuck yeah, Zenith.
2 cubes.
2 cubes.
Yeah, I was thinking
James.
because I think they're probably gonna have twice as many cubes. I think because the event's just gonna be bigger, but also I think a lot of people are gonna submit that were like maybe wouldn't have the first year. So I think there's gonna be a lot of cubes.
That's awesome.
I wasn't
In the
the
running.
first year, but I'm definitely submitting this year, so
Yeah.
I'm in that category.
Oh my god.
We haven't decided
That's
who's
not
going
gonna
first
work.
yet.
We did.
have.
Oh, you did? How'd you decide?
We did a high
this.
roll very quickly.
I totally missed it.
We didn't roll a 1 3 times, both of us. That's what happened
Congratulations.
earlier. It was incredible.
Snake eyes.
Yeah, and then
We-
we
and then
also
we
rolled the
rolled
same
doubles
roll
3
like 2 more
times.
times. Yeah.
What's the longest game of rock paper scissors
really
you've ever
cool.
played?
Damn, that's a good question.
6.5 years.
Yeah. is that how long
I
you've been
tied
married?
once with somebody and then just
Oh, yeah.
walked away. And said,
Just we'll finish this later.
Soon.
Walked off into the sunset.
Actually, Hillary and I used to have a bit where I would always crush her at rock, paper, scissors.
Yep.
What was the bit?
I mean, the bit was just that she would always lose. And so I'd be
I don't
like,
think that's a bit.
Well, it was funny because she'd be like, "Oh, how are we gonna like? Who's gonna do this chore?" And I'd be like, "Rock paper scissors for it." And every time she'd be like, "Okay, fine, this will be my time," and she would always lose.
So I always had to do the chores. Sounds like I always had to do the chores.
Andy, would you mind being responsible for fetching tokens?
If you hand them to me, sure.
Yeah.
If you hand him the correct tokens, he will give them back to you.
You're going to use your tokens and not the cool tokens that I feel sponsor every week because we're like, wow, look how cool those tokens are. Where are those tokens from, Andy?
Unfortunately, they're probably not much of an order.
Okay.
Can you grab me a clue? Because
Always be Thraben.
I'm going to go like this and go like this, and then I'm going to pass the turn.
All right. I will untap. I will upkeep. I will draw. I will play a swamp and cast a Crypt Breaker and say go.
Cards in my hand after playing a land and a creature and mulliganing. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's rough.
All right, untap,
There you go,
upkeep.
Anthony.
Thank you for these
Draw.
zombies. These zombies do have decayed.
What? No, they don't. Oh, the ones I gauge.
Yeah,
have
yeah.
decayed. Okay, hold on a sec.
No rush.
I thought you were saying that it made decayed zombies.
Yeah, they retconned it. They were like Crypt Breaker, too good.
All right, would you put me at 17, please?
There's way more decayed zombies than there are non-decayed zombies.
All right. Well, Andy throws around tokens.
Mhm.
I want to hear from the chat what everyone's favorite meal of the past week was. Give me some inspiration for the kitchen.
Here's a ledger shredder,
Sure.
and here's combat for 1.
I will take 1.
Ouch.
I'm at 17. Yep, very good. All right, back to you, Anthony.
Ledger shredder's a problem.
Yeah. Untap. Draw on a card.
Ooh, I love a good lasagna. Are we talking a meat lasagna, a veggie lasagna, a white lasagna? Give me those deets. Tentacle monster.
All right, I'm going to play a breeding
Wanna
pool.
know.
I'm going to take
Meat.
2.
Here's some more zombies, Anthony.
Meat with a red sauce.
What
Love
do I
a good
actually wanna
solid
do
breakfast
here?
burrito. Alex, no torch.
I guess I'll pass the turn.
Tentacle monster was the lasagna. Homemade.
Untap, upkeep. I might not have the right ones, Andy. Draw.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Yeah, I might not have
Duck, roasted, and pickled turnips. Scott, was that also
Ooh,
made?
Pickled turnip sounds great.
I know. Is that
I love that.
out or at home? God, no. Tentacle monster, did you
All right, here's a
Make
Winslip
the-
Heath.
make the pasta from
Got
scratch?
14.
That's the Sigler.
You're at 14.
14? What?
Yeah, I'll go to
Oh,
14.
Definitely.
I see.
Anthony, do you have a unique pickling process?
A unique pickling process. I don't
Have you
do
invented a new kind of pickle yet?
a lot of pickling.
Seems like something you would have. says
It does
Alex
seem like a
Edwards.
thing that I would have. And there's
Yeah, we
just
can't
so
be as
much.
crazy
There's so
as
much.
Anthony.
There's so much stuff to learn about cooking. I've done a little bit of some Chinese pickles, pao kai, which I've had okay results with that. I've had not great results trying to make kimchi's, but we'll see.
Kimchi sounds like a...
I think
Kimchi's.
Alex No Torch,
Yeah.
you've had success making kimchi, yes? Maybe? I feel like you've made some.
Damn.
It feels.
What's going on, Patrick?
I made a mistake already. I'm
You
like juggling two different things.
have a third path iconoclast.
Alex Snowtorch has had
All right, combat.
good
for
kimchi
2.
success, not so much for other pickling.
What's the second thing you're juggling?
Oh, you can make a guide instant speed. I'm not gonna do that. Back
Oh,
to
you're going to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna undo
Okay,
it.
well,
Yeah,
in
that's
that
all.
case, no blocks.
Yeah, back to you. I need to pay attention to what's happening here. Kimchi gang. It's the opposite of what I just said I needed to do. Gang gang. I love kimchi.
I will...
Can I just keep asking the chat random questions about things that
Please.
are not magic
They
related?
would love it, I'm sure.
discard the Elvish
Yeah, I
Visionary
think that's what it's supposed to do.
to make
Chat.
a zombie. Untap.
It's springtime,
Draw.
at least here in the Mid-Atlantic.
It's springtime.
It's springtime.
Speaking to the end of it.
It's springtime.
Hey, there you go.
That's a bit
And also hold it upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there we go. That's pretty cool.
I want to know
I'll play a strip mine.
who's gardening these days. Are you putting vegetables in your garden? What are the plants that are
combat.
coming to life?
Attack you for 2.
And if you don't have a garden because you live in a tiny apartment somewhere,
No blocks.
All right.
what
Take 2.
is
Give me a 12.
blooming, either metaphorically or
I will strip mine
in
your
reality
steam vents.
for your life?
Okay.
Chickens!
Looks like she's brushing her teeth.
Ooh, I want to hear all about the chickens.
And
Rasquires.
Pass the
That
turn.
sounds awesome.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
It is indeed also O season. Is anyone
Mountain
else in this
in your
room
face.
interested in baseball? Nope.
No.
very smart.
Not even a little bit.
Nope. Not even a little bit.
I'm
I
gonna
do.
cast preordain, trigger.
Do it in the other order, Patrick. Do it in the other order.
Really?
I do
Yeah, okay, great.
love going to a couple baseball games a year.
I'm going to cast
They're
Dragon
super
Rage
low
Chandler?
key. You eat a good hot
I
dog.
am going to
It's just fun to hang.
mental
Although some of the
misstep
rules
that.
changed this year, so apparently it'll be more exciting
I'm going
than
to
it's ever been.
preordain.
And I want to hear, you know, for those of you who are interested in baseball, how do you feel about the new rules?
Trigger, you get a connive trigger.
Yep, each player, so drop up. Was it look at the draw a card, then discard a card. If you discard a non-land card, put one counter on it. That's just great. Well, I have no cards in hand, so I have to discard this.
Ooh. Denrova Hora, tell me what are some of the foraging items that you're really excited about? Baseball is going to be a little more exciting. They've tried to speed up the game a little bit. They've made the bases bigger.
What?
Yeah. They're like 40% bigger.
Huh? I had no idea.
They actually do this, which is so strange.
To try and make, I think, stealing more like,
Like, what if they were just like, we made the basketball bigger?
I mean, that would be heavier.
There was that
Basketball
one
would be
season
heavier.
before they also decided to make the baskets bigger. That was really rough.
Okay, two in the air.
All right. I will, in response, lose 2 life.
Back to you.
I think there's some good desert planting. You know, I love a good rock
I will
garden.
make another zombie, discarding a breeding pool. And I'll untap. Draw
Denrova
a
Hora, you
card.
got, apparently the ramps have been selling out hot at the local farmers market on
Really?
Saturdays. Yeah.
Yeah,
By the time by
ramp's
9.
good.
Ramps are done. Garlic mustard pesto
Soccer ball
sounds
but
great.
with 2 balls.
Yes.
Well, thanks for chiming in. What are you talking about? Quidditch?
I will.
Do both the
Play
balls?
Urza
How?
Saga.
Yeah, I want to hear how this mechanism works. Like,
What mechanism?
if they're 2 soccer balls.
I mean, pretty straightforward. What's your question? I think the only real question is, does time stop if only one ball leaves play?
Ooh, yeah, that's actually a. See, that was.
I'll go to combat.
Thank you, Andy. You read my mind. Great
Attack you for
minds
4.
think alike. Oh, the
Double
in-laws
block
have
one.
started watching
Sure.
last night's
Trade
Love
with
is
3
Blind
Inspector.
reunion.
You got me at 10.
I'm hoping they give me all the spoilers.
Pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep. Draw.
Yes, it is important to eat edible invasives and also kill all the lantern flies. They're pretty, but they're deadly.
Pretty
So this
deadly.
is pretty
Top 2,
deadly.
sack of clue.
So this is your public service announcement to kill all lantern and spotted lantern flies on the spot. Please.
With spotted lantern flies, it's on site.
Yeah.
On the spot.
On the spot.
You missed 2 puns.
Me? No, Andy.
Magnetic channeler.
You got it.
Move to combat.
We've been informed that time doesn't stop in soccer, apparently.
Time doesn't stop in soccer.
2 in the air.
Yep.
So it just goes to
Take 2,
extra
go to
time.
10 all.
10.
Back to you.
So why, when I said does time stop when a single ball goes out of play, you say yes, that is my question.
No, it was about. Well, yeah. But
Discard
I
a
was
blood crypt.
corrected because
To make a zombie.
chat judge
Untap.
reminded me the actual rules of
Draw
soccer,
a card.
aka football.
Trigger.
Ooh, also want to know from the chat, for those of you who watched or are currently watching Ted Lasso, what are your thoughts on the Christmas episode of
Play
season 2?
Verdant Catacombs.
Let's hear the vibes.
When did you take 2 more?
In combat.
All the time.
Just now. He's taken 2 before.
Do I want to just keep attacking you? No. Now you have a 3/4. Is that right?
It'll be a 4-4.
Alex No Torch, was the Christmas episode when you said, you know what, this show is no longer for me? Because that was a
Okay.
very divisive episode where I think Ted Lasso lost a lot of fans. Yeah.
What happened? I've never seen the show.
Crack
Tell me
the
about what
Verdant
happened.
Catacombs. Go to 9.
The Christmas episode was it was like a consolidated version of Love Actually in terms of like cheesy
Get a
Christmas
basic forest.
tropes for a show that I think everyone just like genuinely really loved and felt that it was like obnoxiously cheesy rather than true. Andy, what do you think?
I mean, season 2 overall just, I think, was like it went so fast from being like a parody of itself in the tone.
Can I see your graveyard?
It's a good way to be, Zenith.
Just the one.
What,
Okay.
Jewish, yeah. No. Well, yes, chosen people. But also, just like, just
I'm
like
gonna tap my forest.
water,
Cast
you gotta move
an
through it sometimes.
Elvish Reclaimer.
I used to fucking hate
And
Christmas.
say go.
Used to be a real Scrooge McDuck. All right, untap, upkeep,
This
draw.
is I mean, the past week and
You've had a good
this coming
Christmas the
week.
past week?
No, but we've gone through Passover,
Mm-hmm.
which is very
All right,
important.
I'm going to tap this guy to discard a card.
And then I believe
Going to exile
Ramadan
top 2 cards
ends
from my library.
this weekend with Eid al-Fitr, but
And I'm going to choose to play Lightning Bolts.
I also have a friend whose
Targeting.
family is Greek,
Well, you have it still end up turning.
and
yes,
Greek
right?
Easter
Correct.
for
I'm not
him
gonna
is
I'm not
what
gonna
Christmas is to
Oh,
the
okay.
American people,
Play it
where it's
just
just
a
like the most joyful
I'm gonna
family
tap
holiday
2,
of all
and I'm
time.
going to cast a Curl Spell Dancer.
Sure.
Cool. I'm going to tap 1 and cast Lightning Bolt. Trigger. So I'll draw this. Don't put a counter there because it's a land, right? We will get a
Yep.
counter here, which is just a counter, or it's an oil counter, and then I will attempt to bolt your Crypt Breaker.
So, what do I want more? A Crypt Breaker or an Urza's Saga doodad? I'm going to respond. Also, then give a 7 and then take another 2. Sure. I'll cast Snapcaster Mage,
Mm-hmm.
target Mental Misstep,
Mm-hmm.
and counter your bolt.
Yep. Also, pardon me, I missed.
Yeah.
This is from my third pass.
Guess also means I can still block stuff right now, so that I like that move.
Cool.
Well, I'd still have my big boy here. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna move to combat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send 2 in the air at you.
I will take 2, go to 5.
Got you at 5, and I'm gonna pass the turn back to you.
All right.
Go to
so
4, draw a card.
Jinroba Horror asks, how's Umizawa's charm in this environment? I'm surprised to see it
Untap.
alongside some of the most powerful cards ever printed. But I also
Draw a
believe
card.
you if you
That'll
can't read what the other
go
word
to
is
the
because there's
third
another
chapter.
box in front of it. Me,
Told me.
there's a density. Oh, if you told me that there's density, that makes it amazing.
I'm not convinced it's amazing, but I do sort of like the small amount of whatever versatility that it offers. I haven't seen, and also hasn't been taken very highly, so we'll see. Time will tell.
So this trigger is on the stack.
Great question.
This is
though.
unblockable.
We love an engaged question. Correct.
So I am just dead unless I can draw something. So let's... If I spend that mana, I'm going to make it colorless mana and not activate Urza Saga.
Are you going to search for an artifact?
Yes, thank you. That is important. But I can't get... get Skull Clamp.
Sclamp. It's my roto drafter from sleeping.
Let's use that colorless mana to Skull Clamp the Snapcaster Mage. Pass the turn.
Unsnap. Upkeep. Draw.
Your family, Andy, is now doing
Serum Visions.
live updates of the Love is Blind
Sure.
reunion on text thread.
Trigger.
Cool.
Draw. Discard. Balance.
Can I have
Put a
some
counter.
second spell cast a turn?
Oh, pardon me. Yep.
Not on it's his sorceries.
Embarrassing. Well, here's a balance. In my hand. And trigger here. Alright. How many cards do you have in your hand?
4.
Did you scry 2?
No.
That's the other half of Serum Visions.
These are great cube tokens as well. OG. I think. Are they? Are these real tokens or are these made tokens? Damn it.
They're fake.
Fake tokens.
Where are these fake tokens from, Patrick?
Shout out to what's it called? Oh, I'll have to look it on my phone. But there's some like huge
NPC
server.
proxies.
Yeah, NPC proxies, right? That just has all the. Yeah, but it's not just. I think it's maybe NPC fill or something. I just used to get art for like every card, and it was really easy, and had a ton of options. It was really cool. Okay.
Okay.
What am I doing? How does this card actually work?
Would you like to go to combat?
No, I'm still thinking about
Look
what
at
I'm
that smoke
what I'm doing.
face over there.
I'm just ready to die.
Thanks to Nova
Yeah.
Horror for the link, npcfill.com, and their associated autofill tool. So many great places to
No.
get tokens.
Don't do anything illegal on there. Just make custom tokens.
Wee.
Okay. I'll tap 2 and I'll cast Balance.
Whoa, this is unexpected.
Yeah.
Trigger connive.
Trigger connive.
You just scried. If you were gonna do that, you could have left a spell on top.
Yeah. Okay. Nee.
You just bottomed him up.
All right. My name's Andy, and I just had professional coaching at how to do this right.
Okay, great. So balance is going to resolve. You have no cards in hand.
You
Correct.
get another soldier before balance.
Alex
so
Notor
I will
says-
discard
Also,
4 cards. You will sacrifice a land, and you will sacrifice 3, 4. You'll 8. Sacrifice 4 creatures.
Wow.
'Kay.
Great cover, Anthony, says the lawyer in the chat,
Thank you. Thank you.
who is specifically saying as the lucky paper lawyer. So,
All right. Cool. So this is still a 2/2.
Mm-hmm.
2/4. Sure. Whatever. I'm gonna draw a card. Lose a life. Go to 3. And good game.
Good game.
wow.
I had exactly 1 card I could draw there, I think.
Mhm.
Or 2 cards.
That's the
good
lucky
job,
paper
good
lawyer.
job. Nicely done, Patrick.
Thank you.
All right,
Andy, do you want to commentate?
If you want to leave, I'll take the mic, but I'm happy with you commentating.
Ooh.
Because you're cool.
I guess 14 to 16 is what I think I've seen pretty regularly. Also, Anthony is playing 17. He's playing.
I'm playing 18 lands.
He's playing a Ren and 6 deck with a bunch of man lands. There are a ton of man lands in the cube.
The Ren and 6 makes me want to play fewer lands, not more lands.
Well, but I also one of the lands is Maze Vith. Another one is Strip Mine and Saga. I feel like those are all kind of spells. I also want to play 19 lands.
Also, Raidmore, always happy to keep it real. You got to keep it real with your boys.
Yeah, what if we change the name of the stream to Keeping It Real?
Real talk.
With the boys?
yeah.
Keeping it
You wanna
real.
play, Anthony?
Just fellas
I will be
getting
on the play.
vulnerable. I think that's cool. Raidmore, have you ever seen the Indonesian film The Raid? Or The Raid 2?
I haven't. What's it about?
You haven't?
No.
It's good. I watched it recently, just this past week for the first time. It's like a hyper-violent, it's great. It's like a hyper-violent action movie.
Cool.
That's kind of the most important things. The first one's cool. It's kind of like a bottle episode. It takes place like almost completely in one building.
That's a bold start.
They're like moving through.
Welcome to our new thing, bottle episode.
Yeah, totally. It's cool. It just takes place in one building where they just like go through and they're trying to get these bad guys at the top.
You're amongst friends, Patrick.
It seems as I am. Yeah.
Is this a recent movie?
No, it's from like 2012 or 14 or something like that.
That was. It's wild to think that was like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
2011.
I have not adjusted.
It's true.
Why is my beautiful text not aligned anymore?
It is. It's on Netflix, and maybe it just came to Netflix, which is why it probably popped up and recommended itself for me. But they're both on Netflix.
All right, we forgot to show our hands last time.
Yeah, Raid 2 is also on Netflix.
All right, so I'm on the play. I will.
I hate this fucking program.
Oh, technical difficulties.
And so it's great, but it also not only is it like an action film, but the other thing I just remembered is that it definitely like has the bones of a kung fu film, which is really cool. There's a lot of like hand-to-hand fighting, and I can't even remember, but there's like a Indonesian style of martial arts that is like a lot of the choreography is like kind of based around, and it's really cool.
All right, I'm gonna mulligan this hand. It's
Oh my god, I'm so mad.
it's very
Hell
sad.
yeah, Alex. Okay.
Andy, I
keep
can't
it
even.
going later here.
I don't know what's wrong.
I didn't say you did. I just said I'm mad.
What's going on over there?
Somebody invite him dancing.
Design, bad
The
design.
text is like not aligned properly and starting me.
Oh, well,
Possible to fix because there's no alignment tool.
Simply
it's
don't
program.
look at it.
Don't look at it.
Is there actually like a?
I have a great hand.
Is there a?
Oh, show it to us, Patrick.
All right, don't look
Yeah,
at Anthony.
show us.
I'm not looking.
It's going to be fun. We're going to keep that.
Looks great. Love to see it.
How's your hand looking, Anthony?
This hand is incredible.
Let's see it.
go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Stay here. Don't go over there.
I'm producing. I'm allowed to look.
Okay, no, you're not.
Probably should look to make sure this is lined up with
Don't
the
do
camera.
it.
Look at
Fine.
that.
I'll
Look at
allow
that.
it. I'm not looking. I'm
You
looking at Ice
keeping?
Cube.
I guess I'm keeping this hand. It's not good, but
Pretty
I don't
good.
I don't want to go to 5.
Oh, this is already 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ice Cube
Yeah.
missed one.
All right. This is how we lose. That's okay.
Let's
What up,
go.
D-roll?
Would you like to go first, though? That's cool.
Yeah, I'll definitely be on the play. All right, here we go. Lava Claw reaches.
Did everyone have a
Sega.
great time at pre-release this past weekend?
Draw.
Who got
Planes.
angry at pre-release?
Tap
That's
one.
what I want to know. I want to know who had joy
Graven Inspector.
and who had hatred
Yeah,
in,
make a
their,
clue.
in their bones.
Pass to you. Hell yeah. Perfect.
D-roll, was that you had love or hatred? I can't tell because I said both.
He did drop after 2 rounds, but I don't know how happy he was or not. It's hard to say.
Oh, no.
He was mad.
Damn. Rip.
He was mad.
Rip.
Dang. I didn't intend either. So
Play Skull Clamp. Play a Windswept Heath. And say go.
I hear that
Untap, upkeep, draw.
this set is just really, there's just a lot going on.
There's a lot. I'll be
on.
honest.
Yeah.
I play a lot of
Every
Magic.
card has 1,000 lines of text.
Thing in the ice.
Yuck. Okay, that's a problem for me.
Cool. Combat for 1.
19.
Back to you.
And then I'm going to crack my fetch, go to 18.
I mean, it's
and
fun to
get
build a Reading
breeding
Rainbow
pool.
deck, you know?
I found one. It's right next to the other one.
They're friends.
It's the best. There's actually not even that many cantrips left. Opt, is there anything else in there that's worth taking?
There's
All right,
many
I'll
cantrips in
untap,
Arena.
draw a
Yeah,
card.
So it's opt, I think. But yeah.
I think in this format, Chart a Course might be better if you have. Are you aggressive Spellslinger deck? Chart a Course is sick to copy with Mercurial
Yeah.
Spell Dancer. You just
Yeah.
draw 4 for 2.
Yeah.
But Opt is a much better floor, obviously.
Yeah.
So depends what you want.
I'll play a Wooded Foothills. Crack it, get a basic forest. All my basics were together then. Weird. Shuffling. What's going on here?
Who taught you how to shuffle?
Internet.
Internet.
Alright, I'm not sure how to be playing this turn.
What y'all know of
I'm
y'all?
going to play this Quirion Beastcaller,
Oh, very cool.
and then I'm going to cast a Ragavan Nimble Pilferer.
Also cool.
Pilferer.
Ragavan.
Trigger. I'll put a counter on my Beastcaller, and I will say go.
Unsnap, upkeep, draw.
So I was very excited about the Emery Secret Lair, but I did see the Emery
Shmimi.
from this set, and
Oh,
it's
is it good?
the Eldraine
Oh, yeah.
design is
Very cool. I like this phrase.
very beautiful. Very beautiful. I have not caught the pre-release bug, but
The
also
pre-release bug.
that's what Daryl said. He said, "Have you not caught the pre-release bug?" Yeah. I mean, I was away this weekend. I was cycling in rural Virginia, so I didn't get a chance to play this weekend.
There is cycling in this set. Cycling's evergreen now.
Cycling is evergreen. It's true.
Hillary was doing jock shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
She didn't wanna
me.
hang
I'm
out
an
with us
athlete.
Nerds.
I'm gonna pay 2,
I'm an
crack a
athlete
clue,
now.
and draw.
Sure.
It only rules cycling too. Yeah.
Pay 1 and Firebolt Ragavan.
Sure.
Going to.
It was
pass
very
the turn
beautiful
back to
though
you.
in rural Virginia.
In rural Virginia.
Rural
Ancient
Virginia.
to do but cook. Pack it up, sell it triple price. Fuck the
What are you talking about?
I'm saying
He's singing a
Clips
cool
A
song.
Clips song. It's been a while since I've thought of Clips. Though
Alright,
I
I'm gonna
was
play
going
an
through
Urza's Saga.
yesterday. I have a binder of
Tap
CDs
it
of my
to
from my
Equip
youth.
the Skull Clamp, and then go to combat. Attack you for 4.
That's
Cool.
more
No
exciting than
blocks.
the CDs of my youth.
Pass the turn.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw.
I got a lot of CDs, but I don't know who they were from. People were just like, "Happy birthday, Hillary," and I
Here's a
don't
Steam
recognize.
Vents. I'm gonna
their
play
handwriting
it
anymore.
Untapped and go to 14.
You know, I mean, the gap is pretty sick.
Gonna move to combat.
We were
Yeah.
taught there's
Got one at you.
a couple people who
Take
are
one.
doing the gap.
Second main phase, I'm gonna
I
play
think
Mental
Memorial Day
Note.
weekend,
Sure.
and yeah, I
And-
would love to.
Is there a construct token?
So, to Nova Horror, count me in. What kind of land is basic Virginia like? I think it is mostly. Well, here's the thing.
Tap 2 to cast Serum Visions.
Yeah.
It's more mountain, but the artwork of plains reminds me more of Virginia. So it's the artwork of plains,
What goes on top?
but a mountain.
Tap 2 and cast Sacred Fire.
Although I did get caught in a thunderstorm,
All right.
Burn.
so maybe it was
Burn
a bit
this.
like an
No, I'm gonna
island
burn
because I
you.
was
Are you gonna burn me? Cool.
very
What is it? 3? Or 2?
everything was
And I'll go back up to 16.
covered in
And then this is going to flip.
Yeah.
rain and mud.
I like how you got in there for 1 instead of 7.
What?
I like how you got in there for 1 instead of 7.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You had the flip in your hand from the
Oh
start
my
of the turn.
god.
Oh my
I thought
god!
You
I thought it was
you
pretty cool.
love to be so good at this game. All right. He doesn't even have a mic, ladies
You'd
and
love
gentlemen.
it too.
All right. I'll pass the turn back to you.
All right, I'll untap.
Thank you for pointing out my
I'll draw a
errors, what I
card.
meant to say. You're right. I appreciate it.
Trigger. Oh, I
Somebody
just
said you picked
lose.
up
I
your
just
Ravens,
lose
huh?
to
That's fire.
I thought so
like
too.
that.
play a Verdant Catacombs.
I'm not even sure I remembered this at the time, but I do often forget that this doesn't, like, if it flips, it can still attack. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not Summoning Sickness.
Go to 13, get a basic swamp.
A swamp.
Got 2 flashback cards in my graveyard.
Now, mountain biking on a rainy day, definitely like a swamp. For sure.
Yeah, truly.
Oh. I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. Oh well. Oh well. We're gonna move on.
You could have done that turn.
Tell me.
Cantrip, the 1-mana red spell in your hand, recast Fabled Inspector, hold up Sacred Fire for next turn, whatever you play.
Make a construct.
Yeah, you're right.
Clamp the construct.
Maryland mountain biking is like a forest, though. I think.
Sega.
I haven't thought about this before. Now it's
Untap,
like
upkeep, draw.
different types of biking styles as basic lands.
A cycling secret lair where it's all like basic land cycling
With little
cards, but
cycles?
have cycle
Oh, that's
Oh, I was
fun.
thinking just basic land art with
Well, it could have
bicycles in the art.
No, but
It could be- it could
cycling,
be
Raven
the
Inspector.
cycling mechanic.
5 ash barrens, each with a cyclist going through a different landscape.
Pretty sick.
Soul Scar Mage.
They should put. They should
What's
Wizards,
your, what's your
take
construct
note.
right now? 2?
It's a 3/1.
3/1.
Why is it a 3/1?
Because there's a skull clamp on it.
Twin Bolt, hit you for
Explain
1,
to
hit
me
it for
where
1.
you're- Okay, yeah, never mind. Sorry, I'm totally.
I'll explain it to you
No, it's
if you would
fine.
like me to
I'm
explain it to you.
totally tripped out. You're good.
Okay. You're gonna kill this and deal 1 to me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll draw 2 cards.
Cool. And we'll swing at you for 7.
I will take 7.
All right, back to you.
I'll untap. I'll draw a card. Trigger. I'm at 5. You have how many cards in hand?
Cycling triumphs.
3. 3.
That's what we just said, D-roll.
I mean, yeah. I'm gonna make a construct.
People are multitasking while watching this stream, Andy.
Patrick deserves your full undivided
Shuffle my
attention.
library.
Don't you, Patrick? Yeah,
Indeed, I do.
Bow down.
that's right.
And this game deserves my full undivided attention. But we'll see about that.
Play.
Andy, would you like raid or raid 2?
Overgrown
No.
Tomb tapped.
No.
No.
It's gross, brother. You would not like it.
Play Elvish Reclaimer.
You know what's really good in this cube is a 7/6.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Skull
Really
Clamp.
Yeah.
kill it.
Yeah, for sure.
The construct, and I'll pass.
He is running black though, which has got the
Yeah,
most
I have
hard
not
removal.
drawn any removal this
Yeah,
match.
but he's got like collective brutality and cut down. They ain't gonna get rid of.
No, I've got
I don't know what
I have
all these
2
have.
spells that can kill it.
Well, Tentacle Monster, what are you doing if you're not paying any attention to these matches? Are you
combat
just
like this.
listening to the sound of my voice? Talking about random shit?
Blocks.
Or maybe
like
doing
this.
something more productive, hopefully.
Cool. I'll tap 1 and lightning
I love
bolt
to
you
be
for
white
3.
noise.
Prowess trigger here.
Sure.
Cool. So it eats that guy. Eat both your guys.
This guy is a.
Oh, is he bigger because of lands?
4, yeah.
Great. So be it. Well, yeah, great.
All right, and then trade.
Yep.
I mean, by the trade, I mean dies, and I will draw 2 cards. I will trade this for 2 cards.
And that guy's got -1 counters on him now.
No, that's only the burn
Oh,
spells,
it's
right?
non-combat.
I have -1 counters on me.
Yeah, very good.
You also
Excellent.
take one from Raven Inspector.
Yes, thank you. I'm at 1.
Yeah, very good. I will cast Preordain. This on the bottom, draw this card, and I will just go ahead and plop out an Intrepid Adversary.
Plop, plop.
Back to you.
Untap. Draw.
I'm trying to remember what my pack one pick one was for the concrete cube. I don't remember.
I don't remember mine either, but we can check the draft video for me at least.
Oh yeah.
All right, I will play a Swamp.
At the very least, you could just go get Maze Smith, right?
Does enter tapped, though, unfortunately. Cast a Grim... sorry, not doing that. I'm first casting a Beast Caller.
Yeah, it's better.
And then I'm going to cast this in the correct order that I thought about. Grim Flayer, get a counter on my Beast Caller. And then I will... pass the turn.
I only looked for 5 seconds, but I think it might be Jite over Skull Clamp. Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay. Play a Hollowed Fountain untapped. Tap 5 and flashback.
Oh, you have Firebolt.
I got a
Sacred
couple
Fire.
actually.
Sacred
Oh,
Fire.
and Firebolt. You got them
Yeah,
both.
I'll hit you with Firebolt because that's what I can actually.
Okay,
afford.
I'll activate this, and I'll get a Shockland.
Very
Oh,
good.
I like that. That's a good one.
Hey.
Wait, it comes in tapped anyway, right? So you can't choose to pay life?
Oh, you're right. And then I die.
And you die.
All right, well, good game, my friend.
Good games.
All right, Anthony, you take care of production. I'm going to come.
Does that trigger still go?